Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Trilogy for the Nintendo Switch. My voice is kind of bad, but we're gonna make do with it anyway. So last time we talked to the nun lady, and Edgeworth was actually in command of everything, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Ace Attorney arrives every day at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we talked to her on all topics. Let's try presenting some profiles to her.
Yeah, and Luke is actually, I think, working with a migraine, so...
Yes.
Yay, we've had, basically people pounding on our walls on both sides for like 3 days straight because they were doing construction on both apartments next to us.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright.
You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the Inner Temple last night, correct? You happened to see Iris while you were there?
Of course I saw her! I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out!
So you're saying Iris came to the Inner Temple then?
Of course she did! Iris has always been a good girl, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
But that doesn't fit with Iris's story at all.
It doesn't?
No, she can't hear this.
Oh.
She said that she never went to the Inner Temple. As they say, the plot thickens.
Yeah.
Alright, so, well, we made her sad, but, we're gonna explore Bikini, so... Let's see, anything worth looking at? That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room.
This is the Lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls.
This is a lesser? What is a greater one like?
The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Karine exhibit, but it was so large they couldn't bring it through the doors.
Interesting.
Whoa. Wait, they couldn't get it out of here because it was too large?
Yeah, something like that. It's an altar with a giant magnetama enshrined on it. There are lots of candles lined up on it, too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while. Maybe you could blow out those candles over there to make up for that. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind singing happy birthday to me?
Oh, stop that! Cut that out, please! Don't blow out the altar candles! No!
Wow. What a couple of stooges.
Yeah.
Oh, it's warmed cat box, but where are all the cats? It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room. Oh, look at these ancient straw frisbee things. Those are a type of button cushions called enza. Oh. Why are you giving me such a hard time, Mr. Edgeworth? Why? Because I am learning something new might actually be good thing for you, detective. Okay. So, it's hibachi. Looks like rice with, like, stuff in it. I don't know. Ooh, what's this? There are more, cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Beats me. Maybe they ordered pizza? Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? My back is rather bad these days. Yes, sir. No problem. All right. Oh, there goes my back. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. It looks like an old manila envelope. Gah! What is it, Detective? This could be it! An ultra-important clue! A super special clue! I suppose I should read it myself, then. Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at the Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed.
Oh.
This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Gasp!
Note to Iris added to the court record. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor, a super-duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. I mean, it was literally... You know what? Never mind. Okay, so... I guess we'll move on. She doesn't have anything else to tell us. So... Let's go to the main gate, perhaps? Oh, courtyard. We haven't been here. February 8th. Temple courtyard.
Hazakura Temple Courtyard.
This is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask, just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, if that's the case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will fall out on its own. Flow out. You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Wait a second. Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? Quite a bit.
Runny spout.
Alright, so, I don't know, we can click on this.
Investigation time.
I just love skiing. Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about the sleds? Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? He was asking him, never mind. There's a ladder over here. That's interesting. The main gate must be just over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls! I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of,
Paucity of words?
Paucity of words? What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never heard of that before.
How did that statue move?
Sometimes I wonder if some of these words are just like a typo or something, like, and they was supposed to say something else.
Nah, they're probably something super
what
fancy.
Did you say? How did the statue move?
Well, I mean, look at how heavy the statue is. It looks like it was blocking the entrance to a cave or something.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How'd you know? Wow. I mean, candlelight is relaxing. Sometimes it can make you sleepy. So the sword from the gold statue is actually a murder weapon. Sure is. It's called a legendary sword, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood? Yep. It's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the blade, too. Fingerprints? Naturally, they match the prints we got from the young nun, the defendant. The fingerprints are on the weapon? Oh, dear. What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yep, I figure it doesn't really feel good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Okay. So... Can we... No, we can't click on that. You see anything else we can click on?
I don't know. What about the shovel or that sled? Oh no, you already clicked on that.
I already did that.
What about the little fence? No. Oh, there is something, Luke.
What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff.
Maybe it is.
Oh, that belonged to the victim, Miss Elise. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, listen to this. Just between us there, okay? Yes, what? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this, Kay. All right. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it. This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it?
Just the victims.
Victim staff added to the court record. Fascinating. Alright, let's talk to Gumshoe on all topics. May as well.
The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that.
The estimated time of death for the victims around 10, maybe 11 p.m. on February 7th, probably. Cause of death was blood loss, resulting from a stab to the back of the murder weapon. Ow!
The murder weapon?
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. Youch.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Yes?
The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from height of a 2-story building.
A 2-story building?
Whoa.
What? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct?
Yeah, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth.
Pearls did it. No.
Yeah.
That just happens to be the room that Elise was staying in. Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe she was pushed out of the window and then stabbed afterwards to finish her off. At least autopsy added to the court record.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I feel like her name has a silent X, but I hate how her name is hard to pronounce, her last name. I'm just gonna call her Elise.
Could be Dome, or Doom, or,
I don't know.
Doem. Maybe it's Doem. I don't know. We're just gonna call her Elise. Then, now then, detective. And guys, I don't remember Edgeworth's voice. It's been probably 30 episodes since we've heard him. Let's see if we can summarize what we learned so far. Minus young Edgeworth, which I was trying something totally new after watching a recent dub anime.
I liked your young Edgeworth.
Thank you, sweetie.
Okay, let's take a look at the map.
That bridge looks awfully familiar.
According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Maya headed to the inner temple, where Maya's probably still at. Maybe.
Oh, look at that. Little dots moving. I wonder if he's using his fingers to demonstrate.
Look at this, sir. They're walking.
Yeah.
At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. I walk into the temple. Here I am. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went to the temple. There goes Bikini. This is cutting-edge graphics, sir.
Yeah.
After taking a hot bath to soothe her old back.
Ugh.
Sister Bikini witnessed the murder at the courtyard. Yowzers.
Trying to give him a little bit more personality.
If you want more details, you should ask Bikini yourself in the main hall.
The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Okay. Tomorrow's trial. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
Oh yeah, it's trial music time.
I'm pretty sure that it's that Godot guy, but
Nobody can get...
nobody can get a hold of him. They're looking for a replacement. Wait, Godot is missing?
What?
What do you mean?
It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. He's just gone. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of a defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor.
Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about.
Oh my god.
I think the real problem's gonna be the judge.
Yes, he certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence.
I don't know about that.
Maybe he could put on a Godot costume. Wait, no, that wouldn't work.
I mean, that's actually not a fair comparison because when fake Phoenix was in the courtroom, the judge couldn't tell the difference between Phoenix and fake.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe just have him change his costume or something a little bit. Wear Wright's suit and just say, I went to England for a while and got an accent. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow.
Oh!
We've only met other once. There's a good chance he won't remember at all. Oh no. It's probably gonna be this guy, don't you know? The final court case is gonna be this judge.
No, why? No. Sean Connery, where are you?
Yes, we need this judge. Well, I'm on vacation. Sorry, everyone.
Oh yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink about it, sir?
There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull.
I think I know what prosecutor he chose.
Probably gonna be a adopted sister.
Oh, yeah, Von Karma.
I mean, who?
You think it's gonna be Skeletor? Yes! I'm perfect for this trial.
No. So what is the inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training acolytes and stuff. It's on the other side of the Dusty Bridge. Dusky Bridge, dang it!
The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple?
Nope, not a thing that I can think of. Maybe ghosts, werewolves, coyotes, Maya.
Nothing?
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like an island out there.
So the only thing there is the inner temple.
I hear it's not kind of place a person could survive in.
Please be alright, Maya. Wait, he likes Maya too? Okay. Well, let's see. Maybe we can... You know what? I want to see his reaction to this.
Huh? What's that thing doing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is it really that odd?
You bet it is, sir. A prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge? That's like a detective with a license to kill.
Does this little thing hold that ominous of a meaning? Can I ask him about... this?
Look, I'm just your everyday civil detective, sir. Don't ask me tough questions, Kay?
That's not something to be proud of, detective. Okay.
Don't ask me complicated questions. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Found in the main. What's weird? Why would someone be blackmailing Iris anyway?
No, I believe we examined everything, so the only other place we can go... Wait, no, that's not right.
I can't get over how smart Edgeworth is. He's always got everything like 4 steps ahead.
Oh yeah. Guy's pretty cool.
He actually is. I love your accent for him.
Thank you. I kind of stole it from the anime, like the first season.
I know you did.
A little bit.
Sound like
I don't see Larry anymore.
Maybe he got scared. The poor kid ran away.
His heart was shut tight with a number of psycholocks.
They're called psycholocks, Edgeworth.
I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Okay, so where would he go? Probably the bridge? Nope. Huh. Where are you? Oh. Well, that works, I suppose.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back here because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Questions? What are those? But I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
Can't tell me anything.
I can't tell if I want to trust her or think she's a killer. It's very difficult to know.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of the temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise with a sword. And on the other thing, she said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth.
Oh, I have a weird theory that, like, this is actually Maya's mom and she's channeling Daria. She got stuck channeling her, and she can't stop.
But the mother's dead. Or I don't know. That lady who looks like the age of a mom is dead.
Okay.
I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycholocks. All right, well, let's...
They're called psycholocks, Edgeworth.
They're freaky and they go beyond the realm of science. I am a man of science, not of superstition. Oh dear. I was frightened. Since I've been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Fascinating. Yes, you said you didn't go there because you were frightened?
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder. Is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your room? The blackmail.
Oh.
I found this in the main hall. It's addressed to you, my dear.
That's...
Well, Iris?
Why? Why are you glaring at me like that?
You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? I'm going with the power of my glare. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. I'm that awesome.
But Mr. Edgeworth, sir...
Yes.
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. Huh?
I wonder about that, Iris.
Sister Bikini, well, she's like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was very different.
Huh?
Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to, and that person is Phoenix Wright.
Huh?
Phoenix Wright. You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
Oh, she doesn't seem too broken up about it.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. Her reaction is that of, like, a woman in love, which is weird. This is a guy who watches a lot of rom-coms, so I know what I'm talking about here,
so
people.
This is rom-com accurate, Luke.
Well, I mean, maybe a drama? I don't really watch dramas because, you know, they're dramatic.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever go near.
Why, because of ghosts? I mean, where is it on this map? Do you mind showing me? Oh.
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal would be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is a secret that you've locked away in your heart.
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night, correct?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Iris's testimony added to the court record. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix can see each other again.
Aw.
But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
What? But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is. But he has no idea who I am.
What? That is... What?
How does he have no idea? Oh, because you're his girlfriend.
How would he have no idea who she is? That's weird. Okay, let's go to this new place, the Heavenly Hall.
I think she looks like someone who died, and then he thinks that person...
Maybe that's why she was creeped out.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Larry, making a little shack.
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. I kind of live in the dumps. It's sad.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Hide yourself.
Oh, why? Why does this always happen?
Oh,
Larry.
You look like crazy right now.
Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away, or die, or get arrested. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next, it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself, right?
Shh! Be quiet and listen.
I knew it! I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that? What did he do now, I wonder?
Hey, you! About what you just said, I got an objection! What? Edgy! The dirty rat!
Gumshoe, you oaf.
I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting objection like Phoenix. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed my pointer finger.
You've watched too many trials.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
Larry.
Alright, let's examine this crazy, love cottage. Look at that, he brought his little flags, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did.
What is a festive-looking ornament?
Flags of the world.
It reminds me of our class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember?
Well,
Oh, yeah. You were never any good at it. Really?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. This guy was so bad, he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just stay there sobbing. Quiet, you. Really? I never would expect it.
Be quiet already. I never forget the shame of that day. It haunts me to this very day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw.
You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Okay.
This is the Eagle River, sir.
Oh my gosh, we are at the bridge! That's Eagle River!
Wait.
That's Eagle River! That's the one that Dahlia fell in.
Wait. So, Dahlia is the nun then?
I have no idea.
She has to be. She fell into the river. She went down the river. She came up the river. She worked in a nun house. Then she went and pretended to like Phoenix, then tried to get him killed.
I don't know, but she's definitely been here.
Then went back to being a nun after murder someone.
It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over even in the winter.
I don't see Dahlia ever being someone that loved Phoenix, though, so it can't be the same girl. My hunch is they have two different types of mannerisms. The other girl could fake being nice, but she would always have butterflies around her. I mean, where do the butterflies go? You know?
Yeah, you're right.
If I had to ice over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. Whoops. You're right about that.
Oh, wait, that was supposed to be Edgeworth. Oh, well.
He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where.
Not exactly what I meant, but alright. Also, if he landed on the ice, there would be a kasplat. Not a never mind. Okay, so, Eagle River's frozen. Now.
That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal.
You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris.
Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is?
It's how an artist himself defines it, right?
Oh, I should have seen that one coming.
Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
Oh, because you just make hot dog lunch. Never mind. You know what? Anything else we can click on? These go all the way to Dusky Bridge, in a pretty long but easy walk.
I fell down 4 times on my way down there, sir.
Oh, sorry about that, detective. I ate 4 bananas and tossed their peels on the stairs on my way down here.
What? So that's why I was slipping?
Be careful on your way back. Those deadly banana peels are still out there.
That's a real important piece of information right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
How so? Oh my goodness. It's like Dumb and Dumber. What else can we click on? Oh.
What does the Heavenly Hall even mean?
I don't know. It's a little far, but I have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge from here.
Ah, I still can't believe it, really.
What? What is it now, Larry?
Huh? Oh, nothing, it's nothing.
Sounds pretty suspicious to me.
Something about that statement smells, and you know what they say. If it's something bad, it's usually the butts.
That's what they say.
Something like that.
Yeah, if something smells, it's usually...
There you go. The straw of the roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow.
Yeah.
Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look.
Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense.
You got that right, dude. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven, because that thing is definitely Hades.
Okay.
You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people. I don't really get that. All right, so we've examined everything.
He's saying like he shouldn't joke around about it because it's like a...
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Something like that.
Mostly I get you.
I don't understand how a shack with like people's paintings on it would be a... Anyway, it doesn't matter.
All right, Heavenly Hall. What is this little shack anyway, Larry?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse.
Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here.
So I can get something to drink? Some hot water, maybe?
He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Okay. What about Iris?
Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute?
Watch your mouth, man! Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl.
Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you?
No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagine I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed because, well, it's complicated.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt?
What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back there.
If I really wanted to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Right, night of the crime.
Yeah, in that outfit.
No, please. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question.
Is he wearing a sweatshirt? A pink sweatshirt with a collar sticking out of it? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me.
Wait, don't you have
Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
Something incredible?
Oh.
Does he have little bows on his sweatshirt?
Yeah, but let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say, bro? Come on, I'll pour a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Okay, well, I guess we have to do psycholocks. Ready? Here we go.
Okay, I am ready to go, Luke. Let's do this! I mean, they're called psycholocks at first.
They're psycholocks, because I'm going crazy seeing them. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. I've never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure how long, though. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went up in white light. Like, I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then?
And then it was on fire. The bridge was literally on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why you give me that evil glare? I'm telling you the truth, bro.
There are still 3 psycholocks remaining.
It's true.
That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw this happen?
Where you say? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you are as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? What do you mean there?
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Okay. Let's see. Probably. Do we have?
Well, you couldn't have seen it from this room. What about the map? Do we have a map or something?
Oh yeah, we were given a map. That's what I was looking for.
Well, where is his room? In Azakura Temple? How could he possibly see the bridge?
He couldn't because there's like a mountain blocking it.
There's a giant mountain blocking it.
I'm pretty sure, Amber, this is where the turnabout beginnings happen because look what the cliff is. We know that's Eagle River. The bridge was also in bad shape way back then. This all has tied together. All right, let's try this.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of the temple, Larry. What do you see?
What am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hole is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from there.
And
the trees, nothing. There's a mountain there, Edge.
I know.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Oh, you beg.
You're the one who said you saw it.
Well, how about it?
How about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you?
You don't know? I wasn't in my room?
So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I had to read the situation up at this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning strike Dusky Bridge was here. Had to be the Heavenly Hall.
Yeah, it must have been.
The place you saw the lightning strike was naturally the Heavenly Hall.
Whoa.
Why would I be hanging out at this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it would fall apart at any moment.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How would you know there's no electricity after all? It's not that dark yet.
Oh, uh-oh.
In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited the Heavenly Hall after sunset. Okay.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? Probably drawing the pictures.
That's what you might call a fair decor.
I think you mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh, no! You really are a scary guy, you know?
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
Wait, was he the blackmailer?
Oh my gosh. There's only one person who would wait for you in this horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before, don't call me Larry!
The person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because my chilly glare.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting here for her, or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. Wait, he sent the blackmail letter?
Take that!
What? Here's your evidence.
Yeah.
You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey! You gotta give that back, you're embarrassing
It was
me!
a fake black?
What are you doing with that anyway?
I don't know. That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh.
Oh!
First of all, what is it that this what's this at the top of the letter? It says, salutation here.
Well, that's what's said in the book, little writing for dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's what you're supposed to write is Dear Iris.
Whoa, I'm so sorry!
Oh my gosh, why would he type salutation here? It's supposed to be like...
So Edgeworth knew that Larry sent
he
it.
could tell
oh my
because
gosh.
of how Larry wrote the letter was terrible.
Oh, Larry.
Why did he write her a blackmail letter?
I don't know. So you were here in the Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit the Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that?
Whoa! You got two guys mad at you now, Larry.
Wait, hold up.
Well, what now, pal?
What are you talking about? What threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
What do you mean, threaten? When did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Pal, blackmail.
Give me a break, dude. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever seen love or been in love?
What? How is that a love letter?
What did you just say?
My love for her burned so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain Lee.
Oh? Then what is this secret you mention?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Obviously, she wouldn't want old lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair? I mean, she is a nun.
All right, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Give me a break, man. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelope. Sheesh.
Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong, Edgy? You're so quiet all of a sudden.
That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on! Don't let it get you down, guys.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it.
What do you mean, Detective?
Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago.
If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right. Larry...
What is it, bro? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. I don't like it.
What's with this something incredible you saw last night? You were going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. Okay, something incredible. What's going on?
I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike the bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, it's something that doesn't quite ring true. Wait a second. Wait, no, he saw Nick fall, so he already went up to the bridge. He had to see it from here.
What doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
Whoa.
What, where, when, how, why, what?
Hey, what do you think you're doing, pal? If you're gonna hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot.
What? Oh my gosh, what?
What?
No!
What's wrong, sir?
Does this mean I have to do it all over again?
Oh my gosh.
Why are you glaring at me like that? Did I you get hit by a bolt of lightning or something?
I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Oh my gosh.
To be continued.
Wow, that was actually pretty good.
I enjoyed your voices.
Yeah, well,
cute.
anyway, guys and gals, that's going to do it for this episode of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, excuse me, my voice. And we'll see you with, I guess, the trial begins tomorrow. So come back at 3 p.m. And please keep telling us your theories about who you think Iris is. A long-lost sister from Dahlia, a relative, a look-alike, a doppelganger, or just, I don't know, maybe Dahlia changed her appearance to look like this girl. Who knows?
Yeah,
She did have $2 million. You never know. But anyway,
That's
God bless and
true.
happy gaming. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys with something else on KwingsLetsPlays later today. Bye-bye.